Let us see developing a first Spring Boot project. What are the steps to be followed to develop first Spring Boot project? Very simple. First and foremost one, create one directory where you will be developing all the projects. Any directory. Let us see like a my development, my dev. Inside this folder, I want to develop all the projects. First and foremost one, in any drive, create one folder. In any drive, create one folder. Choose this folder itself as a workspace to the Eclipse. Open the Eclipse. Choose this location as a workspace for the Eclipse. Just to open the Eclipse. I opened Eclipse. Eclipse is asking what is the workspace. Click on Browse. Go to the D drive. Go to My DEV. Remember, whichever folder you created, choose the same folder for the Eclipse workspace. You can see here, Eclipse workspace. Click on Launch. Eclipse is opened. Close the welcome. Eclipse is ready. We had to develop one Spring Boot project. Developing Spring Boot project right from the scratch is very difficult. That is why you can download one Spring Boot project from the Spring Initializer. You can use Spring Initializer to download one Spring Boot project. Open a browser. Go to star.spring.io. Star.spring.io. You will be getting a Spring Initializer. Through Spring Initializer, we can develop a Spring Boot project. Please observe. There are some input parameters. You can just specify Maven based Java programming with a Spring Boot version. And what is a group? Let it group as C. What is artifact? You can choose as a app1. Artifact is nothing but project name. I changed only artifact. Rest of all are default in the left side. You can check it out which JDK version you have. Then come to the right side. You need to choose what are the dependencies for your project. Ours is a first Spring Boot project. For this, we required only one dependency. Click on this. Choose a Spring Web as a dependency. I typed web, we got a Spring Web. Choose this one. Spring Web. That's all. We are giving some input to the Spring Initializer. We are asking to Spring Initializer to provide a Spring Boot project. Go to star.spring.io. We are getting a Spring Initializer. Try providing whatever basic information required from your side. I changed only artifact, rest all are same. On the right side, I choose the Spring Web. Spring Web containing RESTful Web Services, Spring MVC, and Apache Tomcat. These are sufficient for our first Spring Boot project. Now click on Generate. It will download Spring Boot project. Again choose the location whichever you already created. In my system D drive, my DEV. Please observe. Inside a D drive, my DEV. Already dot metadata is there because of Eclipse workspace. Don't change the file name. Keep the file name as app1 itself. Save. This is a Spring Boot project. We are downloading from Spring Initializer. Go to the location, show in folder. Extract this zip file. Extract this zip file. Right click, extract to. Go inside a app1 folder. Go inside a app1 folder. This is the Spring Boot project. This Spring Boot project we have to import into Eclipse. Already Eclipse is opened. Please observe. Import this application into the Eclipse. Go to the Eclipse, File, Import. You have to import as a Maven project. Click on Maven, existing Maven project. Go next. What is the root directory of your project? Click on Browse. See, this is the workspace. Inside a workspace, there is a app1 folder. This folder is created because of zip file. While extracting, it created a folder. Go inside. This is the project folder. This folder you have to select. Go inside. Now, you can see the folder name as app1. In the top also 2 times you are finding app1. First app1 is due to extracting zip file. Second one is a project folder. You have to see .mvn and src. Don't select .mvn and src. App1 only correct one. But the ground rule here is 2 times app1 should be displayed. Now this is the proper location. Select the folder. If location is very proper, you will be getting a POM with checked. POM.xml with a checked condition. You can also see 2 times app1. First app1 is a extracting purpose. Second app1 is a project folder. Click on finish. Import project we imported into Eclipse. While importing first time, it will be taking time. In the right corner you can see right bottom. In the right bottom there is a progress bar. Whatever dependencies required, those are downloading. Once this complete progress bar got over, then only start developing anything inside a Spring Boot project. So in my system, the progress bar in the right bottom got over. Expand. First and foremost one, SRC main Java, SRC main resources. Very important point is expand SRC main resources. There is an application.properties. Go to server.port. Always advisable to set port number which is other than 8080. 8080 is a default port number. 8080 is a default port number. If you are not setting this one, by default it takes 8080. Default port number 8080 might have already occupied. Always advisable to change it to something else other than 8080. I am changing to 9090. I am changing to 9090. Then you can see in the SRC main Java, there is a package. Inside that there is a Java file. go inside this Java file. There is a simple class with main method. Simple class with main method. If class is containing a main method, we can able to run this class. Let me keep one simple SOP. Type SYSO control space bar. SYSO control bar. Press enter. My first Spring Boot project started. I'm just keeping SOP. Save this file. Run this file. Control F11. This is the best way of developing Spring Boot project. Once a Spring Boot project is ready, you can start developing any number of controllers inside a controller, any number of APIs. You can see my first Spring Boot project started. This only setup. Once this setup is done, you can develop any number of controllers inside a controller. You can develop any number of APIs. You can make application class itself as a controller. In the next section, I'll show you how we can make application class itself as a REST controller to develop REST APIs. Not only application class, we can also develop separate REST controllers to develop REST APIs. Those things we will see in other sections. Now try developing this type of applications, minimum 3-4. One more small observation. Open the console. You can see the port number 9090. If you are not setting 9090, Tomcat server will try to listen to 8080. If at all 8080 already occupied with any other service, then you will be getting an exception. Blindly try to set the port number for every application which is other than 8080. That's all for now. We will continue in another sections.